heroes. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. This is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead they go with Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 39. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, we've still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. Mason has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on the second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. They'll run with Jones. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They snap into McCarthy. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Rattler. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Has it in close. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Jones does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fullback trying to power it across. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Well, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Duke the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Saints to the line now. First stay and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start out second and 10. Counter give to Kamara. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Rattler to the air now. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down. Shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Madison, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got this at the 27. And hey, if they see a run of the football, they will get nothing on that return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And they get get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Chris Olave. So that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. Catch it, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Vikings have recovered. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now McCarthy. And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys. Even when he's not open, he's still a target. Thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points.
Oh, and the ball is out of the end zone. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points at the ball. Oh, no, Brock. Is the cold sweat starting to drip down? Running out of the end zone for a safety. I mean, that is just nightmare. nightmare stuff for a quarterback, right?
Oh, you hate fumbling, you hate throwing interceptions, but that might be the worst of all. Now you join an infamous list of guys that have done what you just did, and you're going to remember it, and your teammates will, the rest of your life. When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort. That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. McCarthy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's fielded at the 14. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Put some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Chuck on third and long. He's loaded another one up. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play action, McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now we give up the middle to Jones. Brushes him off with ease. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Case. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison, and it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
Will Riker is lining up for the
So
extra
great
point.
work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A lot of grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's shot, first and 10. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. There it is, touchdown New Orleans! The Saints jump some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Some sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Groupion now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's going deep. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 5 yards to go.
McCarthy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Minnesota spends its second time out here. First and 10 from the 41. Another throw here for McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to the air, McCarthy. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Now he has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sharp. Dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. Free inside the 30. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Saints 7.
kick this away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. Gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. Enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Shuck now on first down. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third down, here's Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six.
I don't think they needed that pick six to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Reichert on for the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Shuck coming off that pick. It's a big strike to Hill. Has room down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. This is Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but we're going to talk about that effort.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Pistol snap here to Shuck. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Putting a receiver in motion. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, our coach wants to see them convert those.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He breaks the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Toss to the right side. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll run now on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running backs, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Going on third, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings.
They've got first down from the 31. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Give now to the running back. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
19, 18. Count 19.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now second and 6. Running it after the penalty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Back to the well again. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Chandler. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
They give it to him again.
This coordinator tries to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? So we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Shaheed now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Here's shot, first and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching the tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignment. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it will be to take the ship.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another carry for it. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Escapes the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
He has it at the 46. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing, shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. He sends this one in the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care. The success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, King. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room. You don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.